Hey guys, hey, we're here today to talk to you about the three most dangerous mistakes that we see investors make. Who are these guys? Well, my name's Steve Stark. This is Chuck Yoree. We are the co-founders of Main Street Investors here in Brentwood, Tennessee. And what we want to talk to you today about is three mistakes that we see almost every investor make. First of all, stock picking. Now, you hear the term stock picking, it's pretty straightforward. Well, it's the belief that there is someone, either yourself or someone you know or hire, that has enough information to be able to actually pick which stocks are going to outperform everything else.
So you say they can see into the future?
They do. They have the algorithms, the people, the whatevers. But they know which stocks are going to be best over time. All right? Doesn't work. But it's a belief that's perpetuated by the industry because it produces activity, it produces transactions, right? And everybody loves the thought of picking the winner, hitting a home run, right? Seldom does that happen. Okay, let's talk about the second one, market timing. Well, what is that? Well, that's the belief that they're through an algorithm, through something, that either you or somebody you know or have hired actually can know when to get in the market, when to get out of the market, and then when to get back in. Well, so let's just take the pandemic for an example. Now, let's say if you really had the ability to time the market, what would you have done? Well, back in about February of 2020, you would have gotten completely out of the market. You'd have been sitting on the sideline when the thing just goes down 40%. Then, on the 23rd of March, what would you have done? You would have got all your money, go leverage the house, go get the dog, put it all in there, right? Because you would have made a ton. Well, people can't do that, okay? And neither can the fund families. Chuck, tell them about one fund family.
Well, the largest fund family in the United States has a total of 1,282 mutual funds. You heard me, 1,282.
Why do they have 1,282 funds, Chuck?
Well, if they can do transactions on each of those funds, they don't need the best 5 funds. They have over 1,000 of them because the average equity fund in the U.S. has a turnover ratio of 63%. So the portfolio of January 1st is 63% different December 31st of that year. That's a great example. So those transactions, that's how they make their money. Whether you make money or not, they make their money.
That's right. That's right. So let's take the third one. How about track record investing? What is that? Well, this is so common in this industry. Track record investing is the belief that what's happened in the past is going to continue to happen in the future, when in reality, there's no relation to those. There's none, right? Tell them about what we experienced when we first got in the industry.
Between the two of us, we have 60 years of experience in this industry. He's older than me, I know, and he looks it. But when you're looking at back when we were in the business, our belief system was still what we were taught. Whatever was hot, the sales manager would bring in the mutual fund wholesaler, and they go, "This is what's hot, sell our funds." And our manager would say, "Go do it."
That was the easy way to put business on the books.
People buy what's hot.
That's exactly right. So if stock picking and market timing and track record investing are mistakes, so what works? Well, what doesn't work is speculating and gambling with your money, because that's what's going on here in stock picking, market timing, and track record investing. It's guessing. It's guessing with your money. So if you're not going to guess, what are you going to do?
Well, also too, as fiduciaries, we cannot do that
or encourage our clients to do that, right? So what do? Well, what you do is you follow the principles outlined in the academic investing. Take advantage of the Nobel Prize-winning research that has shown how markets work, and it's shown by people who are academics. They don't have a profit motive. What they're concerned with is understanding how markets work and helping people set up portfolios to benefit from the premiums markets will provide. All right, so that's the approach that gets us there. So what does that involve? What does that involve? Well, it involves things like these. 3, own equities. Equities are one of the greatest wealth creation tools known to mankind. It has produced all kinds of wealth, and especially in our country. Globally diversified. Don't have all your eggs in one basket. You've probably grown up hearing all of that, right? Well, it's the same thing when it comes to investing. It is to be globally diversified. Did you know that you can have investments today in over 81 countries? Be globally diversified because you don't know which one's going to outperform.
Well, and unfortunately, most of the information we get from clients when they bring it in and we look at their statements, the majority of their money is in the S&P 500.
That's exactly right. That's the U.S., right?
And that's it.
And that's it. And then thirdly, rebalance. Now that sounds simple. It sounds simple to say, hey, if you get out of balance, just get back in balance, right? Just do that. Well, it's one of the hardest things in the world to do. How many people, let's go back to the pandemic, how many people when their equities are down 40% go, hey, now it's time to buy. Let's go buy. No, it's scary. It's very scary. Well, rebalancing helps you maintain a risk tolerance that you're comfortable with in your portfolio. And if you think about it, when you're rebalancing, you're buying low, selling high. And what's one of the main principles, basic principles in investing? Buy low, sell high. So I hope you got a lot of awesome value out of this today, guys, and we'll be back in touch.